Okay, we are very excited about this. Is like our third webinar, and I don't know, we keep getting better at these. We first started about a month and a half ago or 2 months ago, and we were like, hey, yeah, we should totally do a webinar and tell people about all about Beachbody and what we do, and we love to talk about it, but we'd never really put together a live webinar. And I think Katie and I almost match tonight with our headband. So I was looking at you, I was like, who's me? Okay. Let's get real. Hey guys, I'm Renee, and I'm Renee Schnerly. I'm from middle of Nebraska, no-name little rural town of about 1,100 people, and I have been a Beachbody coach for a little over 6 years. The April 29th was my 6-year anniversary date. It seems almost impossible that it's been 6 years that I have been in this business, but you know, it's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible ride. We've had so many ups and downs and so many learning experiences and babies and weight gain and weight loss and just an amazing relationship that I've built over the past 6 years. And without Team Beachbody, I really wouldn't have met many of you who are listening to this recording and who are here with us, and many of the people who are on our team. Like, I would never have met Michelle from Canada if it hadn't have been for Beachbody, and the relationships that I have developed because I said yes to this crazy opportunity, you know, 6 years ago. It's been incredible. So we are very thankful that you are here listening, whether you're listening live or if you're listening, you know, from the recording that somebody has shared with you about joining our team. And we just want to say thank you and welcome. And we just really want this to be like sitting in your living room, which you are, like just talking to your friends and just talking to somebody that really cares about you. And even though we may not know you personally, we do love what we do, and we love meeting new people, and we love reaching out and helping people whatever, you know, however we can help them. So we are honored that you are here. But we also want you to be very excited that someone reached out to you and thought enough of you and really kind of handpicked you to come and look at this webinar and look at this crazy thing called Team Beachbody. So you should be honored, pat yourself on the back, that you were handpicked, okay, to come and to experience what Beachbody is. And the reason why that is so important is because, you know, with this business, I'm sorry, I totally caught Tony's husband photo bombing or video bombing that.
That's awesome.
That was awesome. So, okay, what was I talking about? Okay, if he doesn't have clothes on the next time, I may have to just stop and redo it. No, just kidding. Okay. So, you know, we're just really excited because Beachbody is really, it's a home-based business. It's your own business, and you really get to pick who you want to work with every day. Like, I have some of my closest relationships, my closest friendships have come through Beachbody. And, you know, whether or not I knew them before, I knew Katie before I was a coach, and we were good friends before we were partners and successful partners and, push partners and coaches. But yet that relationship has really become even more solid and true because of Beachbody, because of what we have been experiencing together. So, you know, you never know how things are going to go, but we are just really honored to have you, and we appreciate you taking time on your Wednesday evening to hear our story. So, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of how I got started as coaching. Now, you know, I've been a coach for 6 years, but I have a PE degree. I have a PE physical education degree, and then I also decided then I wanted to go back and get my master's in exercise science. I was doing health and wellness programs for a local university for 3 years. Decided to move to Lincoln, Nebraska, and become the head of the outreach for fitness programs for corporations. Did that for a few years, and then while I was doing that, I was dating a farmer that I knew would never move to the city. And even though I did, I always knew I was going to be coming back. But I came back a little earlier than I anticipated, and I really didn't have anything to do. I've always been very career oriented, always looked for something that I wanted to do on my own, but I didn't know what I was going to do. And so even though I moved back without a job, really, I knew there was something that I could do. I couldn't just sit back and not have something that I couldn't call my own. I needed to make my own money. I needed to figure it out, but I didn't know what it was. And in the process of that, before we got married even, I gained probably about 20 pounds because I wasn't working out regularly. I didn't have a place to go work out in a rural community. I didn't have a gym. So I was drinking a lot. I was eating, quick. He would eat late. We would eat at 10 o'clock at night, as sometimes farmers do. And I just gained weight and I felt miserable. I knew what I needed to do, but I didn't know how to do it or where to do it. So one of my friends referred me to this stupid infomercial called P90X. And I was like, PX90, P90X, what? X93PQ, I didn't know what it was. I was like, what is this? So I did a lot of research before I ordered it. I actually went to beachbody.com and I ordered the program. I got it within 7 days. I started it. I was religious with it. I wasn't religious with my dietary habits, but I was religious with my workouts. It was great. It was something I can do at home. It was something that I could do in a little house that we had, a little living room, and I felt accomplished. I lost the weight before we got married. I was in the best shape I had ever been in, and at the same time, someone asked me, do you know my friends from Lincoln? They're founding coaches within the company. And I was like, what do they do? What do they do? They just work out all day? Is that what they do? I didn't have any idea what it was. But somebody asked me and referred me to the company, and the rest is just history. I've been able to earn 3 times what I did at my corporate job. I have a 6-figure income. I get to work from home. I get to do what I love. I get to meet new people. I get to inspire other people to do the same types of things. And it's just so much fun. And so I'm really excited that you're here to learn a little bit more about that. So Katie, I want you to, because you are my co-presenter and my fellow sisterhood hair wrap headband person tonight, I want you to talk about your story and how you got started.
Okay, great. So again, thanks for being here, you guys. I'm really excited. Every time we do this, like Renee said, it gets a little crazy. We have people jumping in the back of different things. Sometimes you might see her kids run into the room. It's real life, you guys. We are real people. It's normal. And we just try to live our lives the best we can. You won't see that happening in my place, but
her husband might come in naked. You never know.
Pop his head in. Are you done yet? Anyway, so I have known Renee for quite a while. We were friends long before this Beachbody thing. And our relationship with Beachbody kind of started because she was doing this crazy P90X program. Okay, we all know what P90X is, but back in that time, it was still pretty new. And so we didn't. But, it just happened, and I will tell this story every time we have a webinar, that Renee would show off her push-up moves in our local bar, showing us how much she has improved or what she can do now. And I'm just like, girl, you are freaking crazy. What the heck are you doing? And so anyway, she was representing is what she was doing. So along with that, she asked me if I would be interested in joining, if I would be interested in doing a workout. And, at that point in my life, it was kind of crazy. I had a lot of stuff happening, but Renee and I remained friends through all of it. And so I was at a point in my life where I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll try it. I'll check it out. I think even along the way, somewhere in there, I signed up as a discount coach. Which is another story because I was a discount coach for honestly 4 years. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But I tried P90X, I tried Shakeology, I had great results. And then just where I was in my life, it's I got the results I wanted and I kind of fell off again. That's just where I was. But then fast forward, I moved 700 miles from my friends and family to Wisconsin to be with my now husband. And I found myself in this place that was just really difficult for me. I'm a very family-oriented person. I left my career. My horses are still back there. My mom, my dad, all of that stuff. My brothers, I just really missed it. And so I found myself, even though I was supposed to be getting ready for a wedding, which is supposed to be the happiest time of your life, just really in a down spot. So I reached out to Renee again and said, okay, you got to get me something. You got to get me going again. And I jumped back in with a different program, and I started drinking my Shakeology again regularly. And it was almost like a light bulb went off. It completely, I got it. I like flipped a switch, and it worked. You know, it mind, body, soul, it worked, and it felt amazing. And that's kind of where my story comes to. I was like, okay, that's my fitness story. Now, how can I help other people? Because they were asking me what I was doing, you know, and that's just where it started to come. Renee will tell you that she probably asked me at least 1 million times if I wanted to, you know, start a business with her. And I was like, no, because I was really just into what I was doing and into myself and what I needed at that time. And it just came around that, honestly, a year ago in April, I lost my job, and I was already doing Beachbody part-time. So I had kind of set up that way, but I am now a full-time Beachbody coach for over a year now. And I am very, very close to matching the income that I was making at my previous job. And that's just within the year of becoming full-time. So it's changed my world. I get to be at home. My husband likes having me at home. I'm a happier person because I like my job. So that's me in a nutshell right there. So
That is awesome. As you can tell, we're very low-key. We're a very relaxed team. I don't like stuffiness. So if anytime anybody has any questions, raise your hand, talk to your coach, whatever. But, you know, what this company really, what we're going to talk to you about tonight is a little bit over an overview of who Beachbody is, because a lot of people don't know who Beachbody is or what it represents. And then it represents a lot more than just a Beachbody. Okay, so many people don't know what Beachbody is, but you know that our programs and who they are, or what they are, and who the trainers are, and all those things. And I just wanted to give you an overview of who Beachbody is and what that looks like. I'm not going to give you the details and everything. You guys can go out there and research that yourself. But I want you to know that Beachbody was a company for like 10 years before even deciding to open this up to a home-based business opportunity. So it wasn't a situation where somebody came up with a compensation plan of how to pay their distributors, or what we call coaches, and then come up with a product. Beachbody had a product. They had lots of products. They had lots of #1 infomercials with products. I mean, they are the #1 fitness infomercial company in the world. You will see many of their programs. They spend over $300 million a year in infomercial advertising and marketing. We are over $1 billion company. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. And so the company is very reputable, and it's one that's not going away, and it's also one that has a history of helping people change their lives. And they had a history of changing people's lives and offering support and offering the comprehensive fitness, nutrition, and support. And prior to offering the coaching opportunity, because what was happening was people were naturally helping other people for free. Okay, before Beachbody was a home-based business, people from the message boards, there was a message board, there still is a message board, people still use them. They were going and they were seeking other people who they were like-minded. They had the same type of goals. They needed the same type of support. And everybody was really just helping each other and just leaving comments and giving them, meal plans. And this is what's worked for me. And they were meeting each other on social media. And that was really before Facebook, but they would email each other and they would really connect. And everybody was seeing results. And Beachbody was giving people money for that. And so what happened was they had a choice. They could start putting the products on the shelves, like in Costco or Walmart or Target or something like that, and putting them on the shelves. Or they could put the products in the hands of the people who were using them that had a story to tell, okay? And so what they decided to do, reluctantly, because the company was like, gosh, I don't want to be an icky salesman. I don't want to have an icky company. I don't want that. But how many times have you ever heard that facts sell and stories, facts tell and stories sell, is what I'm trying to say. Did I say that right? It's late. Anyway, what I'm saying to you is that the products would sit there and people could look at it and they wouldn't have any support. They would go home and do it, and they probably wouldn't even open the box. You know, they'd be sitting there looking at it like, hey, I got P90X. It's automatically going to help me lose weight. Not going to happen. Or they would have, you know, somebody that they could purchase it through who had gone through it, knows what to do, had success, could help support them, provide them a challenge group, you know, kick them in the tail when they needed, and then they could have the success. So they decided to go that route. Okay, they decided to start a home-based business opportunity. So there's Beachbody and there's Team Beachbody. Okay, we're still two separate entities. They probably will be, but that's how Beachbody came around, and they've been a business for a long time. So it's not like they just created a compensation plan and then they figured out a product like many of these companies that you'll see today. I'm not going to mention any of them that have 3D fiber lashes or stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, so anyway, like that's what I'm just saying. Like I just want you guys to know that it's not like they're a flash in the pan. They're not going to go anywhere. They're going to be here for a long time. So if you're investing into it, you know you're investing into a company and buying products that are legitimate and they're not going anywhere. So Beachbody has been a company. Our CEO is Carl Deichler. You can look him up on Facebook. You can look him up on Twitter, Instagram. And you will get to know him. He's very, very relaxed. I've met him a couple of times. He's a short little dude who doesn't ever, he's not a suit and tie guy. He just is totally relaxed, totally innovative, totally relationship oriented, just loves his company, loves the mission of helping people get fit and healthy. And you guys, it's just an incredible company to work for. I mean, it's a lot of fun. You know, they're always trying to figure out what's the next program, what's the next product. The one thing that I love about Beachbody is that we don't have one product. Like, we don't have one solution for everybody. We don't have 3 pink shakes a day and that's it. And that's what you're going to get. And it's crap. Okay. We have one shake a day that could be a meal replacement, or it can be a snack, or it can be your multivitamin, which I consider it. Okay. And we always have new products coming out. In a month, when we go to Coach Summit, we have probably some new programs that are going to be coming out, some new products. We have Size, which is a new Shaun T workout that's coming out. We're going to be able to take it home. We have 4 new supplement lines. There are 4 new products that are coming out with the supplement lines. You know, we had PIO last year. We had P25. We got P90X3. We have, I mean, all kinds of things. We have certification for people who want to get certified in classes. Like Katie and I would never in their wildest dreams think that we would be Insanity certified. I'm PIO certified. She's P90X certified. Like, if you would have told us that 6 years ago, we would have like, oh, you're crazy. I never in my life would have wanted to do that. So there's whatever level of interest you have with fitness or nutrition or helping people or earning some extra income, you really have a wide variety of options with Beachbody. So you're always going to have some exciting things coming to the company, and it's not going to be boring. Okay. I have never in my life been bored in 6 years. I mean, in that amount of time. So what we want to do tonight is really to help you kind of understand, think about dreaming big. You know, many of us have lost the sense of dreaming big. And what I mean by that is from a fitness and a financial side. I mean, from a health standpoint, you know, so many people I talked to, and Michelle was one of them that was on this call. We have a weekly call, and she had really stopped living her life. She has 3 kids, a husband who works a lot of hours. She has a daycare. Like, she literally would wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Her sleep patterns were so infrequent. She couldn't sleep very well. She would get up at 1 o'clock in the morning and she'd go to bed at like 6 o'clock at night. And her husband would come home. He would take the kids. She would go to sleep. She literally could not sleep. And since using the products, Shakeology, and just eating better and working out on a consistent basis, she stayed until 10 o'clock the other night. Like 10 o'clock, her and her husband got to have a friggin' relationship and talk to each other, like for the first time in a long time. Okay? So, you know, we're giving people their life back. If you just want to feel good and you want to have more energy and you want to be like me, like right now, like all jacked up on, because I get so excited about what I do, and because I just got done teaching PIO, my heart rate is still going. But like, seriously, and if you want to earn an extra $100 a month to pay off a bill earlier, or rent, or, you know, you want to take a vacation, you want to save some money for whatever you want to do, you know, you can do that. If you want to replace your income like me in the middle of nowhere and be able to work with a computer, I mean, it drives my husband kind of crazy because we farm and have lots of money and debt and equipment and things. All I need is a Mac computer and a phone. That's really all I need. And I make, you know, a good income. You know, it drives him nuts. But anyway, so I have no overhead. We don't have any of that. We have to carry products. We have to do any of that stuff, which is really nice. So we're going to go over a couple different things that are the top objections to someone comes to you and says, hey, you want to join my team? I'd love to have you on my team. You're like, holy hell, what are you talking about? I would know. I don't have this. I don't have that. So this is what are the top 5 things that we want to talk about. So I'm going to let Katie take over the first one, and we're just going to kind of go back and forth.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about sales. Okay, sales to me is a 4-letter word. And I will tell you, that was my main objection when Renee kept saying, okay, so want to join this, want to join in on this business with me? People are asking you already. And I'm just like, I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to sell things. I don't want to sell my friends or family. I don't want to be that icky person in the grocery store that somebody sees me and they walk the other way, because you know that we've all been around those people. We know people like that. There are other network marketing businesses that, sad, it really is sad to say, but they train their people like that. And so every time they see you, they want to talk about their product. And that's not what we're about. Honestly, once I got over myself and over that objection, it was probably the most amazing realization, because number one, when you are working on yourself first, which is what I did for 4 years. I was a discount coach for 4 years. Once you're working on yourself and people are seeing those results and the amazing things that are happening within your health and within your fitness, and your mind changes, your attitude changes, all those things that change within you, people naturally are asking you, what are you doing? Why are you so happy? You look amazing. Are those new pants? Are they smaller? Yeah, because you're working on you. It's you first. And so when they're asking you that, you're naturally going to share with them, well, I've been doing this thing called Turbo Fire, where I jump around with this crazy blonde and I drink this delicious shake in the morning, and it naturally makes me want to eat better throughout the day. So heck yeah, I dropped 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds. That is what happens. And then people want to know more. You're not pushing something on them. You're inviting them to join you. And I think that was, it was my biggest fear and my biggest misconception about any of this. Because I remember saying in my head, I am not a salesperson. I didn't go to school for that. I went to school for business. I went to school for econ. That is, so took me 4 years to figure out that it was more than that. But at the same time, I'm glad it did, because I didn't have to sell anything. I could be a discount coach for as long as I wanted, which, looking back, I wish I would have done more sooner. But, Renee was still there for me. She didn't just wave me off into the wind. I was able to actually, he popped in. I was actually able to, I'm a little embarrassed. Anyway, I was able to be myself, do my thing, and grab the discount because I loved my products. I loved getting new programs every time I wanted them. And once the business came about, it's been amazing. So don't feel like this is all about selling, because it's the farthest thing from selling. And us as a team teach you that. We teach you how to talk to people, how to share your story, how to share your life. And that's definitely one thing you can check off your list as to having to worry about selling things. Right on?
The other thing, yeah, right on. Perfect. The other thing we want you guys to think about, we are going to leave, I know we have about 6 to 8 minutes here before our 30 minutes is up. We get winded sometimes, but we want you to do is to write down your questions that you have. Is there anything that we talked about or did not talk about that sparked some interest as far as the questions that you had? So we want to value your time a lot, and we do, so we want to keep it to 30 minutes. Okay, so the no time thing comes up. Actually, I don't want to talk about the no time. You're going to talk about the no time. I'm going to talk about how I don't have six-pack abs, and I probably won't ever have six-pack abs, and I still drink beer and eat pizza. I had a few French fries today with my kids. I mean, I want you guys to know that this is a business, my business. This is how I treat it. I don't want you guys to think that once you sign the dotted line on becoming a coach on our team, that you can never have cake again, and you can never have this again, and you have to look a certain way, okay? I want you guys this evening, or when you watch this recording, I want you to go to teambeachbody.com, and on the main video, on the main screen, there's a video that we're getting ready to vote for the finalists for the Beachbody Challenge winners. And 90% of these people on that video are coaches now, okay? And a lot of them have lost 60 plus pounds. 2 of them are from Nebraska. One of them is a lady, her name is Randy. She's lost over 150 pounds, okay, with multiple rounds of Peanut EX. I met her this fall or this spring. The other one his name is Marty, and he's lost 250 pounds, okay? And he became a coach in that journey, in that process, because he was inspiring other people. So these people are up for $100,000 a piece if they win, okay? And so what I want you guys to do is you go to that website, teambeachbody.com, and look at that main video right now and vote, okay? Go and vote. It's really exciting to vote. It's really awesome to vote because it's really cool to see somebody that you know win, okay? Or whoever you want to vote for. It doesn't necessarily have to be them. We'd love if you would. But my main thing is that these people are not rock hard ab people. Like, they are real life people who have had struggles, and they have inspired more people because of that journey, you know, because of the place that they were in, and because of the place that they have been and they're going to, and where they're at now, and that they're constantly struggling, and they aren't 6-pack ab people, okay? And I'll have to tell you, the most successful people in this company, in my opinion, have a story to tell. They have a journey to share with somebody. They understand what it takes and what it's like to have, you know, the ups and the downs and the weight loss and the weight gain and, you know, this and that. And so I want you guys to know that Beachbody isn't about having a beach body. It is about, you know, just meeting with yourself wherever you're at. If you have 20 pounds to lose, great. If you have 50 pounds to lose, great. You know, if you have 10 pounds to lose, whatever it is, you do not have to have 6-pack abs. I mean, everybody wants them. We're working towards that, but I may never have them because I still like my beer and my pizza. Okay. I still like, you know, cheeseburgers and stuff. So that is the biggest misconception of our people who are, you know, hesitant about joining the business is because of that. So just wipe that slate clean, because there are so many different sizes. And we just want you to know that as part of our team.
Okay. No time. This was another big one of mine, and especially once I finally decided to share with others and start really, you know, becoming part of the business side of things. I did have a full-time job. So I was trying to work Beachbody as a part-time, you know, because once you actually start inviting people and doing challenge groups, you know, which, like, obviously we know how those work. We've been in them, we've been doing them. So those were things that actually didn't really seem to take a lot of time because I was already doing them. I would, you know, check in the morning, maybe at noon and in the evening. But just so you know, Beachbody has so many tools for you as coaches to help you keep track of your time, to prioritize your time. They have things called business activity tracker that you can go right down through and check things off that you got done. Keeps everything in order and in line for you. They also have something that we practice very often called a business hour, or a business power hour, or a business power half hour. And that's just taking those 60 minutes or 30-minute chunks, heck, it could be 15-minute chunks, and laser focusing on those things you need to do. Some of those things that you might need to do: check in with your challenge group, build some relationships. I like to add work on my own health and fitness in there, read personal development for my mind, drink my shake, work on my nutrition. Those things, I know you can tell that some of those, you already do those on a regular basis anyway. So just adding a couple other things as far as like sharing your life through social media, or even just by email, and connecting with people. Connecting and building relationships with people is where it all comes together. And if you really think about it, it does not take a lot of your time to do that. We have many, many, many moms, busy moms, full-time working moms. I consider I don't want to say lucky, but I don't have any children yet. And and I am able to work this business full-time. But there are moms that have husbands that are gone, they're in the field, so they are taking care of the kids while they're working their business. They are coming home from an 8-hour, 9-hour, 10-hour day already, and they are able to put the time in because it's important to them and it's important to those around them. So that time factor, we'll help you get that figured out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, the other one is, do you have to have a fitness or nutrition background? And the answer is absolutely not. I mean, I do, but you don't have to have that. The one thing that I want you guys to understand is, like Katie's already pointed on this, is that we really just share our story, share our journey. We help to attract people to us through what we're doing through our fitness and nutrition. We tell a story through Facebook or social media and through our friends, and we really are about just being a walking billboard for our business. The people, like I said before, who are most successful with it kind of do have a story to tell. Like, it doesn't have to be a huge weight loss story, but it could just be an energy story. It could be, a blood reducing, blood cholesterol reducing, blood pressure reducing. It could be any of those things. Just because you're getting active, and the weight loss is just the natural byproduct of all those things, of what you're doing, the daily habits that you are doing, and working out and eating better and stuff like that. So you do not have to have a fitness or nutrition background. I tell you what, I rarely use my fitness or nutrition background because what I do is I just share what it has done for me, and I let my story, just let them decide whether or not it's for them or not. Because I truly believe in what Beachbody has to offer. I believe, and we just learned about this here in some personal development. If you truly believe what it has done and you are invested into that, then you will help people get over the objections of joining your challenge groups and joining, a fitness group and using Shakeology and things like that. So if you really believe in it, it becomes so much easier to tell your story. So like I said, facts are not going to sell the products. Okay. Fact taxing is what I call it. I used to do that. Shakeology has like 50 different ingredients or 70 different ingredients, and this is what it is. And P90X is muscle confusion. And cut it. You don't have to know any of that stuff. You have to know what program worked for you and how you feel and how you can help people get to a website to get ordered. Okay? That's all you need to know. All right? So you don't have to do that. Okay. What support do you get? I think that was one question. When you become a coach, discount coach, or a business coach, do we just leave you and throw you to the wolves and say, good luck, see you later, can't wait to, see you at the Millionaires Club? No. Gosh, we have weekly calls. Katie has a call. I have a call. We have webinars like this. We have, a 10-day new coach jumpstart that we give you. We give everything that you need to be successful in this business at whatever level you're looking at. If you're looking at just, getting a discount right now and figuring out how to get through the summer without tearing your hair out, and you want to wait till the fall, go ahead. You want to still learn the basics about the business, we'll give it to you anyway. You want to learn about how you can earn $200 extra a month, a week. You want to, earn, a full-time income. We're going to show you how to do that. We're going to help support you. And like Summer said today, we're going to fan your fire. Wherever you're at, we're going to fan your fire and let you go. Okay. But we are here to support you. We are here to give you everything that you need in order to be successful. So once you sign the dotted line, we're not leaving you alone. Okay. Unless you tell us that you don't want anything to do with us, then we might leave you alone. But we're not going to leave you alone if you want to be a part of this team and you want to be an active role in it and hang out with cool people every day like us. You get a lot of support. I hope I'm not annoying anybody. I really do. How do you get started? Okay, there's many different ways on how to get started. There is a challenge pack. A challenge pack is a great way to get started. If you've already purchased a challenge pack by getting into a group, then guess what? You get to sign up for free. You get to become a coach for free. You get to pay $15 a month for your business services fees. That's it. And you get to buy products at a 25% discount. You also get 25% commission. There are many different ways that you can earn money within the company, but as a coach just getting started, the number one way to earn income to get going is by earning referrals back to the company. So anytime you get somebody in a challenge pack or you get somebody in in Shakeology or using it or whatever, you get a 25% commission of that. If you do some challenge packs, put a little bit more, anywhere between $40 to $60 per sign up. And then there's multiple ways by growing your team. And helping them get started and getting them into challenge packs and stuff like that, but I'm not going to get into that. There is a one-time fee if you don't want a challenge pack right now, and maybe you haven't bought a challenge pack already. They actually do waive the $39.95 if you've already purchased a challenge pack, or if you purchased a challenge pack. you get that waived. But if you haven't and you just want to get started, just get your feet wet, there's a $39.95 fee, one-time fee, okay? Then you can order products at the 25% discount, okay? So talk with your coach about the best options for you to get started, because there are many. You know, if you want another program and you want some packets to be able to run some challenges and to get people to buy into that and try it out, maybe you've done that. Maybe you've done a 7 or a 10 challenge and you want some packets to be able to give that to people. Excuse me, there's a fly. Then a challenge pack is the way to go, because once you become a coach, the challenge packs are no longer available, because we're able to purchase the products at a discount anyway. Okay. Katie, what else was there? Otherwise,
I think it's good. I think, you know, this really is a great team, you guys. We have so much fun, and not only fun, but we really care about each other. You know, like, I have met so many people through this opportunity that I never would have met before. And it's all, we're all coming together at Summit in July. And there are people on this team that I've never met face to face that I cannot wait to wrap my arms around, because I feel they are my friends. And that's what we are on this team, is, you know, we are a big group of supportive friends. And whether that's supporting you through your health and fitness journey, or supporting you through trying to build a business, we're here. We're here for you. And that's really what it all comes down to. So I am really happy that you guys were here, and thanks so much for taking the time to be with us.
absolutely. And if you guys are listening to the recording, this was recorded on June 17th. Just so you know. I don't know if I said that at the beginning, but I know I forgot. But anyway, you guys, seriously, we really appreciate it. We are so excited to get to know you, Alyssa. Hopefully you'll be joining our team, and tell your husband hi. Thanks for joining. That's so funny. But anyway, thank you guys so much again. If you have any questions, make sure you contact your coach. And again, my name's Renee and Katie, and we have had so much fun talking with you tonight about Team Beachbody. So I hope to talk to you soon.